Hello, my name is Francis Fox, and I'm a trained government remote viewer. I was part of a secret mind control program where we were taught magic. I know all about magic. I know all about how it destroys human lives, how it interferes with human intentions. I know all about how you take a piece of information or three pieces of information and you work it with magic and you're able to destroy relationships. You're able to destroy projects. You're able to take down companies. I have been begging for people to listen to me about the black magic. And I do have people listening, but not the right people that have the power to make the difference. Do you really think that all of those people that Diddy took down, all of those people that were involved in mind control programs such as me, do you really think we wanted to do all of those things that we did? No. You need to understand black magic. And if you don't understand black magic, you're not going to understand what's going on now. And you're not going to be part of the process of turning this around. Now, you could say there's no way the Elon Trump issue is going to turn around. Guess what? I asked the dolphins that the Greeks considered to be gods. So did the US military consider them to be gods. And I asked them, Elon and Trump? And then I put a question mark. And their response were these exact words. Mind you, I was trained by the military. I was used by the people in the highest position of power in this country for decades. None of them good people. If not, if they were good people, they wouldn't have had access to me. You know why I'm free and kind of able to talk? I can't move, but I can talk because I said, go ahead and kill everybody that I love. Go ahead, just kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them. That's how bad it is. Here's what the Dolphins said today, probably an hour ago, when I realized the extent of the conflict between Elon and Trump. The Dolphins said, easy goes it. No, Trump did not do the freak offs, but he was with Diddy. They were kind of like friends. No, Trump is not part of the Diddy group. Trump hates dirty things. We all know that. We know that from his wife. She said it. I know that's not true. No, Trump did not do this, nor did Elon. What's going on now? Cool down the heat, the fire, the frustration, which when there's too much fire, it ends up being hate, and it will reverse. That's what the Dolphins said. And I went, a miracle? And they said, the Dolphins, yes, because what you are looking at, what you are seeing, is based on lies. So let me show you something else. I went ahead. This is very upsetting to me. I don't know these people, but these people are my friends. Okay. And these people are part of the process of getting the important stuff that's coming out in Revelations, but in a way with a wider lens so that we just don't all kill each other or want all the bad people to be dead, because there really is no bad. There's a lack of information. So I did a sketch, and this is my sketch. I did a heart, Elon and Trump, a line, and then all the X's, which is black magic. Doesn't surprise me. The Cuban mafia do not want them to be friends. And those are the ones that I know. Schiff does not want them to be friends. Nobody wants for them to be friends. Just good people, but good people that don't have power because they never understood their religions that told them that they were like gods. They're running around acting like regular little people. We have power and we have not accessed it, but the bad people have. And look at Congress. All those people that are going to go down because of the stealing, most of those people were good people. What happened to them? Black magic. And now what's happening to the two people that gave us so much hope, Trump and Elon, the relationship gave us so much hope and joy. Do you really think the bad people want us to be happy? Do you really think the bad people want us to support people that are trying to take them down? Do you really think people want for us to have a role model like Elon, to where kids can go and do business or do whatever it is that they do. Because what Elon wanted to do was build spaceships. He didn't go to because he wanted to do business. He did business. And young people see that and they go, hey, I can do that. I don't even need a university degree with what it is I want to do because I don't want to do anything engineering. Do you think that the bad guys want for Trump to succeed and to have friends? No. Do you know that people that want really powerful things are basically targeted so that they don't have friends, so that they don't have support, so that if they ever did the, the littlest thing that was kind of negative, that's what's highlighted. They're doing that to Trump. They've been doing it for years. Now, let me go back. This is my sketch, my remote viewing sketch, that the people who know a lot more than you and I do, when I sketch something, they go, oh, because they know how accurate I am. Because I was defending my family, I had to be accurate when I learned how to do this. This is Elon and Trump, a heart because they love each other. And then, nah, and then all the black magic on both of them. Now, are some of the things they're saying things that they have thought and believed and maybe can swear in a stack of Bibles on? Yeah. But for those of you that have been in a relationship, you know that there's things that you don't like about your mate. They shouldn't be made public. And maybe they should never be spoken. But believe you me, somebody wants to take your marriage down, your relationship down. Those are the things that they're going to look for and they're going to highlight. It's happening. And I am asking good people to get a grip, to throw ice on both of these men and on the entire conflict, conversation, revelations. These are things that perhaps needed to come out. I don't know. I'm not looking at the details. I'm looking at it the way my bosses would have wanted me to look at it. What the hell's going on, Francis? Black magic. Oh, okay. Well, that explains the craziness. But how many times have I begged you to visualize a block of ice in your head? You're under an iceberg to reduce the fire because the planet's going to end in fire. And of course, in one ear and out the other, that's too simple. Everything that's important is very simple. So I sketched this on Saturday. Now you remember all the sketches I have where Florida is Nile green, and in Feng Shui, this part of the United States is helpful friends. Breathe as I'm speaking. This is so important. This part of the United States in the Bagua map, which is the Feng Shui, your relationship, your destiny's relationship with environment, your home, also country. This is helpful friends. And I've been sketching it for months. It has looked great. Oh my God, I said the United States is going to have friends. Even if there's stuff that there's conflict over, they're going to have friends because the helpful friends section is Nile green, the color of the heart chakra. But on Saturday, as I was doing another chat having nothing to do with this or my chats in English, all of a sudden, we have all of this, and then we have a break in the Gulf of Mexico. This is rage. Oh, yeah, Francis, that's true. That's Elon and Trump fighting. No. This is the rage due to arrests. It's the beginning of a lot of arrests that people in Florida found out about. This is causal to the excess fire that is allowing the black magic to work. But that break and that fire was not caused by the Elon Trump discomforts. It was caused by people in Florida knowing that a lot of them are going to get arrested. And so you mess up the helpful friends section of the United States, and it helps to mess this up that was probably already done. And then you have fire all over the place. Do you know that when people pair off with somebody that's really good for them emotionally, spiritually, that there are special spirits that are assigned to haunt the relationship? You think these two men didn't have a lot of people haunting the relationship? Absolutely. This has been too good for the United States. This has been fun. These guys have given us fun. They've given us happy. They've given us, we can believe, we trust both of them. Now they have some issues that they're not in agreement on. Okay, let's get those worked through. But you got to reduce the fire, because if not, you're seeing the other person or the situation through a blanket of excess fire, which is rage and wanting to kill or wanting to die. That doesn't mean that the things they said are necessarily true or not true. And I'm going to go back to and read again, because I'm a Cancer. We are a water sign, which means we repeat, we repeat, we repeat. We want to make sure people got it. So I'm going to do it again. And so an hour ago, I said to the dolphins, they are part of my group of masters, and certainly the ones I'm the most close to. I said, Elon and Trump? I wasn't expecting this, even though I should have, because I sketched this on the 31st. It's the first time this has looked like that. It was bad enough, this break, that it broke the Higgs field in the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to have a problem. We're really going to have a problem. But this was not the Elon. This rage was not Elon and Trump. It was a lot of people in Florida knowing that they're going down. It says it here. It's in Spanish. It says arrests, and it's the beginning of a lot of arrests. I should have put the time. From here on out, I'll put the time. Let me read again what the dolphins told me about an hour ago. I went, Elon and Trump? And they went, easy goes it. No, Trump did not do the freak-offs, but he was with Diddy. So somebody's lying to Elon. Spirits whispering in your ears is actually in the Bible. When they talk about cell phones, they talk about the spirits whispering lies in people's ears. I'll find that and I'll put it on by the end of the day. The dolphins. Easy goes it. No, Trump did not do the freak-offs, but he was with Diddy. Was with Diddy doesn't mean sexually. No, Trump is not part of the Diddy group. He hates dirty. We know that from his wife. Trump does not like things that are dirty. And we know already that the whole cult thing, it's always dirty. Blood, body parts, urine, feces. They make you eat feces. No, you know that's not true. No, Trump did not do this, nor did Elon. And then they say, cool down the heat and it will reverse. And I went, miracle? And they said, yes, because what you see is based on lies. So, here we go. Black magic. Are we going to let them win? The bad guys, Schiff, the Cuban mafia, the weaponized FBI, CIA, and all the other agencies, the part of it that's weaponized? Are we going to let them win? This doesn't feel right. You all know that. Are we going to let them win? Or are we going to take back the reins of power of our mind, and rather than recycling what is being said all over the place, stop it now? And let's go ahead and give you a mantra. And the visualization, which is going to be easier for you, which is you visualize both the men, Elon and Trump, embracing under a cascade of cold water. And I will put it on screen for you to see it while I'm doing the mantra, while I'm writing the mantra. Give me a second. As a matter of fact, let's do 10 minutes of the mantra. And this is sensory therapy, video that we did that cools down frustration. And by the way, do you know what the devil likes? Because this is at the level of the devil. The devil loves the fire element. Rage, frustrations, fighting. Let's reduce it. So visualize both men underneath. If you don't want to visualize them embracing, it's not a problem. If you want to see them with their back to each other, it's not a problem. Reduce the fire, and we're going to get a grip on this, and we are going to win. The black magic is not going to win. Black magic has totally destroyed my life and the life of many people. All the cults, all of those people, all the weaponized FBI, CIA, all those people were controlled by black magic. They think they were masters of their destiny. They weren't. Okay. I'm up on X and there's words flying back and forth. And are you going to be part of the problem or are you going to be part of the solution? What am I saying? Are you going to do a mantra or at least visualize these two men, but you have to cool them down? Remember that fire is what the devil loves, and there's too much fire everywhere. That's why 30 years ago we didn't need a bottle of water, and now we're always hot. We always need a bottle of water. We need water every place because we're hot. We're too hot. The devil loves it, and then more. There was black magic done to destroy one of the maybe the most important relationship to bring us more smoothly into the golden age. A president that understands a change of cycle, a change of an era, and who actually cares for people, and a man who represents a new face to what especially young people can look at and go, hey, I can do that too. I can go from nothing. I can go from being bullied and I can achieve greatness. And maybe I don't even need a university degree because what I'm doing doesn't involve engineering or something. They both give us hope. And of course, they have differences. Are you kidding me? If you want to be honest, a lot of the stuff your kid that you adore and would die for, you don't like what they're thinking or what they're doing, but you still love them and you work with it. What happened here? Black magic. And it happened after Saturday. This is the break and the excess fire in Florida, which means we're screwed, the whole country, you, me, everybody, the United States. This is the helpful friends section of the United States that was great because of the relationship between Elon and Trump. But it got broken on the 31st. Now, this is in Spanish because I was with my Mantrista group, and it says this rage was because of arrests. It's the beginning of a lot of arrests, which has nothing to do with Elon or with Trump, but it broke the energy of helpful friends. And then we have all hell breaking loose. We have black magic. You don't even believe in magic, but you don't even believe in aliens either. So I'm not too sure how much you're going to be part of the solution or if you're just going to be dragged screaming into the golden age. So wake up, and the least you can do is do the mantra, which is like a prayer, to reduce the fire and the black magic, which is the root cause of the conflict. The root cause of the conflict is not the issues they're debating or screaming about or sharing or whatever. First place, half the stuff you read is not true. I mean, I post things on X and then I find out that what I reposted from someone else wasn't true. And I was asking 3 days ago about that. What about other civilizations? What did they do about this thing with the press? I would like for you to be part of the solution. The minimum that you can do is this mantra. If you add a visualization of both of them underneath cascading cold water, you will be contributing to a change of reality, which is what magic is called. And I am going to again read because when I saw what was going on X, I got extremely nervous. I don't know these men, but these men are my friends. And if these men do well, I'm going to do well. We're on the same page. So I asked the dolphins. And I said, Elon and Trump, and they responded, easy go. No, Trump did not do the freak offs, but he was with Diddy. No, Trump was not part of the Diddy group. He hates dirty stuff, and we know that from his wife. And I know that. And the whole thing with Diddy, everything is dirty, 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 physically. And Trump, believe me, Trump didn't do this, what's going on now. Neither did Elon. Cool down the heat and it will reverse. This is what's going on. And I went, a miracle? And the dolphin said, yes, because what you see is based on lies. Do the mantra, please. Do the prayer. That's on screen. Visualize them under ice cold water and watch the magic. Humans are magical. And this is the age in which we acquire our superpowers, which are in the mind, in the third eye that you're so afraid of. Use it. We need it. We can't have this happen now. We're in such a great place, such a critical place, too. Love you. Thank you for being with me. And thank you for contributing to turning something around and having the bad guys lose.